Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of simplifying expressions and order of operations. This is standard 5.4F in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 49 of the 2016 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So first, let's make sure we center on our order of operations. We usually use the phrase, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." And that means we're going to deal with our parentheses first. We will not see any exponents in 5th grade here. And you notice I'm going to draw some lines here. Our next two, multiply and divide, those two are equal. Our inverse operations, which means you can do them in either order. They're on the same level there. Down at the bottom, very last thing we do are addition and subtraction. Those two are also on the same level. They are inverse operations, so you can do those in either order as you see them. So take a look at our expression right up here. We actually have some brackets. So these brackets right here, those kind of serve as another set of parentheses, but we just make them a slightly different shape so we don't get confused as to which parentheses are opening and closing. So we're always going to deal with our parentheses first. So we're going to take this multiply by 27. We're going to bring that in at the very end. We're really just going to look at first our bracket, which serves as parentheses 45 minus parentheses 6 plus 3. Now, these are our parentheses, but inside these brackets, we have another set of parentheses. So you always start with the smallest set of parentheses first. So we're really just going to take care of that 6 plus 3. And that 6 plus 3 has just got one simple operation in there. That's going to be an addition. So what we're going to do is we are going to take our 6 plus 3. We're going to simplify that into a 9. And if we want, we can go ahead and keep the parentheses around it just to show that that's what it was. But there's really no need to keep the parentheses. We can drop those if we want to. So let's go ahead and bring our 45 back. So we've got 45 minus 9. And we're going to go ahead and take care of that first, because that is next. That's our subtraction, but we're still within these parentheses. So within the parentheses, we have to take care of order of operations, and we're going to have to make sure we take care of that subtraction first. So let's see, we need to regroup, so it looks like 36. So 45 take away 9 is going to finally get us a simplified expression of 36. Now, we cannot forget, this entire time we have had this, remember this in multiply by 27. So this multiply by 27 has been out here the whole time, but it's outside of parentheses, which means we really haven't been worried about it right now. But we finally took care of our parentheses. If we wanted to, we can drop the parentheses. We don't really need that. So ultimately, this comes down to a 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication problem, 36 times 27. So let's set that up. Let's see if we can figure out what our answer is. Our answer selections over on the left are, besides C, I can tell you C is going to be way too small. The rest are kind of close to each other. So 36 times 27. So we've got 7 times 6. That's going to be a 42. 7 times 3 is 21. Add those 4 tens back in. That's going to be 25. So 252 is my first row. Let's get rid of that 4 right there. And we're going to put a 0 here, because remember, we start in the second row in the tens place, because this 2 is really a tens. That's why we always put that 0 in the ones place. 2 times 6 is 12. We're going to carry that. 2 times 3 is 6. Add that 1 is 7. And let's add that back up. And it does look like we are going to be under 1,000. So we have our answer of 972, which means our answer is B.